If it was you, what would you do? If it was you, had something to prove. I do. I have something to prove for those who have been abused, not knowing the rules of why a man shouldn't touch you down, or anyone for that matter. Women do it too. It doesn't care who you are, but we better start putting these people behind bars and get some intervention for prevention. Give us some attention. If it was you, what would you do? If it was you, had something to prove. To the justice system who's always trying to break their own rules and let these offenders go free, why? Why would you turn a blind eye to the widows of the soul that cry, help me? Why don't family members listen to their baby when they say, I don't like the way they looked at me? If it was you, what would you do? Not my shoe, but your shoe, where shoelaces are tied so tight like survivors' mouths and forced to stay silent and never tell a soul, oh no. The human spirit is not just physical life, it's psychological too, so don't you turn someone away just because you think their story isn't true. You can see it in their eyes to see if it's lies, but all evidence is seen in the way they live their lives. The child who won't speak and interact with anyone in class, the youth always ending up in trouble with school and the law, the one who's always sleeping with everyone in the neighborhood, the successful businessman who won't disclose anything about his personal life, or the happily married man or wife who won't make love to their spouse. It's the people you least expect, but yet, is it an expectation? An aberration of the person you used to be before then? Society isn't doing a great job of staying within the bounds of what sex is supposed to be about and putting words in people's mouth that it's totally okay to explore dangerous ground with sexual gratification, exploitation, and making it worse for people whose families have denied, leaving their loved ones terribly alienated. We're always supposedly armed and ready if the rapist is a stranger, but turn the blind eye when it's family and think it's not the same danger. But injustice anywhere is still a threat to justice everywhere. What do people still not understand about that? We're heartbroken when it's a member of our own, but we can't have them in our homes or our neighborhoods or anywhere else. Think if this happened to yourself. If it was you, what would you do? What would you do? I do. I have something to prove. Because I myself was abused and no one would believe me until I decided not to turn the blind eye to it. My life was forever changed by pain. I thought I'd never be the same. Till I found recovery, creative writing, the best thing about me he tried to take away from me. Save me. No more silencing. So if we see something, you say something. You got a choice. Use your voice. I would if I were you. Stop perceiving offenders as a non-threat. Oh yes, we've come and still have a long way yet. People often forget molestation, rape, assault is still a trauma. A trauma, it's like a near-death experience, and the side effects are serious. And the ones that survive are not victims, they are survivors, not liars. So trust and believe them unless things prove otherwise. Survivors right now may not make no sense, but I tell you, never confuse it with lovemaking or sex. That was violence. And don't ever let people tell you you're at fault for losing innocence. It's still there. You never lost it. Seek justice, a sentence. We're all in this, and your healing days are coming, just as mine came too. And you will get through. Others, you stand with us too, because it could be you, and you still have something to prove. I would if I were you. We can all stand together, speak up, speak out, and fight. Because for darkness to be exposed, we must cut on those lights.